TimeRust.com proudly presents the Time Rust Brain Trust.
Hey everybody, thank you for joining us on the podcast. This is the Time Rust Brain Trust podcast. That was for you, Eli, because you look so miserable. I thought I'd add to it.
That was a questionable intro.
Yeah, it really was.
I have about that much oomph in me.
We're back!
I would never listen to
A dinosaur channel.
if I heard that.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
No, it wasn't.
No, that was not good.
That was the bad one. That was like knockoff Land Before Time.
Oh,
Yeah.
which one are we talking about?
No, we're back.
No, now I know what you're talking about.
Actually,
I got that confused. Yeah.
actually, that one was all right.
What?
We're back.
Compared
No,
to
I
which
didn't like
one?
They were in the city.
That was one with
dinosaurs
John
in the city.
Goodman.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I
I
didn't
have
like
no
it.
idea what we're talking about.
Cartoons from the late 80s, early 90s involving dinosaurs.
No, that
because...
was completely
Oh,
90s.
Mid
That
90s.
was
That was
CG.
mid 90s.
Okay, it was
Wasn't
because
it
of a
CG,
Jurassic
or-
Park.
No, it was animated.
Or
It was
like-
animated.
No, I'm
I was like
saying
before
it
that.
was
Yeah.
animated,
It
but
wasn't CG though.
no, it wasn't CG. No, it's strictly animated. It was a
Yeah.
Don Bluth joint, I
Yeah, it was,
believe.
yeah.
Don
And
Bluth joint.
you know, I really enjoyed his movies. Although
Yeah,
it is
All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Secret of Nim.
Rockadoodle.
Secret of Nim was
Rockadoodle
amazing.
was a good movie.
You know what kills me though?
Rockadoodle!
It's weird when you grow up and find out that Nim stands for nickel metal hydride, and you're like, were they putting that in?
That's NIMH. That's not. That's not.
Isn't it MIMH?
NIMH. Yeah, but that NIM is all capitalized. It's a place.
Gosh, I've never seen this movie.
It's
Was
not
it?
the secret of
What,
nickel metal
secret?
hydride.
We're back.
I really thought it was.
You've never seen We're Back?
No.
Really?
And then
sure?
we're talking.
Yeah.
They're talking. You haven't seen
movie-
The Secret of Nim? Who's it?
The movie has nothing to do with nickel metal hydride.
I thought
No.
they were putting battery acid inside of, mice.
No. Sorry.
Well, I need to go back and watch it apparently because it's been like 30 years. So No, seriously, I haven't
We are
watched it in a
It's
while.
probably been 30 years.
Yeah.
We are old. That's what you're trying to say.
So let's do some introductions before we feel terrible about being alive.
It's too late.
It's too late. We're already feeling terrible.
To my left
Yeah,
is Eli.
that's me. Hey guys,
That was loud.
what's up?
What it is, Job Turkey?
My soul still burns.
Well, it is Soul Caliberlicious. To his left is reigning contributor champion Chantel.
What's up?
The number one
Yeah.
spot on our top contributor list.
Yeah, you are the number one contributor. Congratulations.
The list consists of 2 people.
Yeah.
Wah, wah.
Technically 3, but I asked for extra stuff and they never gave it, so I'm like, well, I'm not going to publish this.
Well,
thing.
they don't get to be on the list.
I mean, they did contribute, it just didn't get published. So,
That's a
to
separate
her
list,
left
then.
is
Contributors
Marquise.
that are published.
What it is, folks.
What's up, dude?
How is it I'm the one with the most energy on this podcast? It should be like totally the
Because
other
you're
way
always
around.
falling asleep.
I know.
You're taking little mini naps throughout the day.
The Bears, when springtime rolls around, they're not hibernating anymore.
Yeah, they're awake.
They're awake.
That is true. That is true.
What's today, the first day of
We
spring?
sprung
Today
it.
was the first day of spring. It was also the first day of March Madness, and because of that, I did not get to go eat lunch at B-Dubs, and I was very upset about that.
I'm sorry.
Because it
Why
was way
that?
too busy.
Why?
Because
Because-
all the yuppies were out with their dude bros drinking beers at B-Dubs.
Dude.
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 They were all out drinking beer at lunchtime,
Let's go college. State.
watching that basketball game for a college they didn't go to.
Yeah. It's the closest big
You
school
make it
around.
sound so
Love
bad.
it.
It is bad. It's
You make
silly.
it sound so bad.
I'm so enthusiastic for this college that I didn't go to. Go team, team spirit.
I like Florida State University. I didn't go there.
You wanted to.
I wanted to, seriously, really bad, but that's not the point. But make me feel all bad now.
Well, I
You
wanted to go
applied
to.
yourself. You could have went.
See, I
You
wanted
were
to go
slacker.
to Ohio
Oh, well,
University.
gee,
but
thanks,
that's not
Chantel,
right.
for telling everyone all of my business.
Family.
Yeah. So I guess we can get right to it.
Or I could introduce myself.
Oh yeah.
Since you didn't,
I think everybody's already
You know what?
well acquainted
We're out of
you.
we're out of whack. It's been a couple weeks.
with you and
Please.
being here and
allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is...
And,
I don't
and
get
to my left is
Oh, okay.
the
My name's Nathan.
Yep, there it is. Nathan.
basically it's kind of a roundabout way of saying it, but his name's Nathan.
He runs this shindig.
I'm not sure why we let him do that, but
But it is his house.
yeah,
I think that's the only reason.
fair enough.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm sure there are other reasons, but I don't care.
He has the main reason, and that's good enough for him.
I sometimes squat in the corners of rooms. But it's
Are we done with
ceiling.
Are we done with the part where I have to talk for a little bit?
No, because we're going right to you.
Oh.
And Eli, what are you doing?
I've been playing Dark Souls 2.
What's that?
That's a video game.
What's that?
It's a video game that's really hard where you die a lot, and it's awesome.
What are games?
You're so mean. He doesn't want to talk a lot, but you're just
Yeah, I know.
The,
making it worse.
Tell us about how good it is.
It's better than the original Dark Souls in every single way.
Wait,
Better than
Dark
Demon
Souls
Souls?
or Demon Souls?
It's better than Dark Souls. Dark Souls was better than Demon Souls.
Alright, so it's better than both.
It's better than both.
So this is the best Souls game.
This is the best Souls game,
Okay.
in my opinion.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there are some people that are going to be like, no, Demon Souls all the way, all the time, because it's way crazier. And in some ways, it is a little bit crazier. But the fact that this is all one big, open, connected world, where at any moment you could walk yourself from one part of it to the other and visit every zone with no loading times, that makes it, in my opinion, better than Demon Souls, which had a hub world, and then you warped into other places.
So you said it's connected, so I can use my Kinect with it?
Your Kinect can die in a fire.
Oh.
Ouch.
I did drop it a lot.
Apparently.
But it's
Like it's hot.
fantastic. The preferred platform is, once again, PlayStation 3. And eventually PC when that comes out. I think it comes out
PlayStation 3?
April 24th.
You mean PS4?
No, I mean PS3.
It's
not
not
on
on
It's not on it's not on current gen systems.
Really?
Yeah, it's on last gen
Hmm.
because it was in development for a long time.
Did I know that?
But that doesn't matter because it's still a phenomenal looking game, and it runs really well. Like very rarely does the frame rate dip down.
Yep.
Yep.
But so hold on. So you're saying that it's open world with no loading times on the Xbox 360?
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, but the textures and stuff look kind of crap on the Xbox, so you
Right.
definitely want the PS3 version if you have access to both.
Or
You wait for the PC version if you
Which
have a
is-
PC that'll run it, because that's going to be the superior version. I can't wait to see how it looks on PC. I'll probably end up buying it again. I'll either buy it again on PC. Well, probably not. My computer can't run stuff anymore because it's kind of outdated.
I'm gonna just call you Captain E, the Game Master.
Oh!
I'm fine with that.
Because, dude, you are on top of things.
I'm fine with that. The prologue for Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes came out on Tuesday of this week. So I took a break from Dark Souls and beat that game in 2 hours. It's really just kind of a $30 demo.
But are you disappointed?
No, I'm not, because there's replay value. There are additional side missions that change up what you're doing in the environment. So you'll go in with different objectives to complete alongside the main story. There's little secret things to find. It's a different experience every time you play it anyway, just because the new AI system that they have is really robust, and the enemies are a lot smarter. Like if you're in their field of view is not just on a level plane anymore. Their field of view is literally all of their peripheral vision. Like, so if you're like up on a tower somewhere in the distance and some dude sees something weird over there, he's going to pull out his flashlight and shine over in that direction.
Seriously.
And check it out. And you have a brief moment to like peace out before he really locks on and figures out what's going on over there. But most likely, if he saw something, he's going to think about it for a second and be like, was that a big deal or was it not a big deal? And then he might walk over there and check it out. Like, if he sees something, then, like, if you knock out his friend across the map and he sees him laying in the middle of the road from across the map, like one of the dudes up in the towers, he's going to be like, hey, there's a guy over there. You want to go check it out? And one of the other guys from another part will run over, check him out, wake him up, whatever. See if he's dead. They'll call in security and, like, do all kinds of crazy stuff. Cameras, like, there's actually people monitoring the cameras now, so if you take out a camera, they're going to be like, that camera's down. There's no reason it should be. Get over there and check it out. So, like, they actually, like, everything's a lot more dynamic in the way that all the stuff is handled. Like, lighting is very important. There are guards that have spotlights, and like I mentioned, the flashlights. Like, everything's a lot more intense, and they've kind of gotten away from some of the cartoony silliness. I mean, yeah, an exclamation point still pops up over their head because it's Metal Gear, and you have to have that, otherwise it's not Metal Gear. That's on the list of things that are required for a Metal Gear game. The cutscenes are fantastic that they had in there. There's some genuinely silly, over-the-top moments that I really liked. I
heard there was some controversial stuff about the ending.
The ending of the
game. The ending cutscenes with some of this of how it just went down.
I don't know why it would be controversial. It's kind of expected at this point that it was going to go down the way it did. At least for me. I don't know why it would be controversial.
I was just
raging. The only thing that I can really rage on about the game is the fact that Kiefer Sutherland is voicing Big Boss, and it's not distinguishable from some of the other characters in the game. Like, at the very beginning, there's a part where it's just dialogue over video, and you hear them discussing, like, the mission that's getting ready to come up, and it's supposed to be Big Boss talking to Kazuhiro Miller, and they're supposed to be talking about the mission. I couldn't tell who was talking when. Miller sounds like Miller, but then somebody else comes in that sounds just slightly different, and it's Kiefer Sutherland. And it's just not, it's not Snake. It's not Big Boss.
It took you out of the element.
It takes me out. Every time he opens his mouth, I'm just like, that's Jack Bauer. Sweet. Why is Jack Bauer in my Metal Gear game?
Give me the codes! Give me the codes!
And it's not even like that. He's not even intense like that. He's just kind of like, he has a slight lisp, which annoys me.
Yeah.
And it's just a very soft voice, and that's not Snake. Big Boss. That's not Snake.
Yeah, Big Boss and Snake are soft people.
It just infuriates me that the decision was made to not use David Hayter, and I don't understand it. And I'm still holding out all hope that Kojima is trolling the world, and that in the Phantom Pain, David Hayter will be voicing Snake.
Yeah, but you know Kojima, he could just...
He could be trolling people.
He could be trolling people.
He could be trolling the troll.
If there was a $5 skin purchase that would make him look like Jack Bauer, I would buy it.
If there was a $100 download that changed the voice to David Hayter, I would buy that 5 times.
Something wrong with you.
He said 5 times. Wow, dude. I mean,
5 times.
On each platform.
5 times. 5 times.
Each platform.
And then I would pass those codes out to the people that I care about the most.
You're like, I bought this for you.
So that they could have the experience the way it's supposed to be.
So you bought me a $100 code for a $30 game. Thank you.
Yeah. But
Needs.
I mean, it really just takes me out of it, and like because of that, anytime he said anything at any point, I was just like, this is clearly not Metal Gear anymore. It does play drastically different, but I've been doing that. I played a little bit of Bravely Default. I played a little bit of Dead Nation, which was a PS4 PlayStation Plus game. It's all right. It's a 2-stick shooter, so it was pretty good. But other than that, I watched Frozen. I think it's a pretty decent movie.
Did you let it go?
I let it go.
Please don't sing that song.
There were 3 parts that I found really interesting. The part where Olaf sings about happens to snow in the summertime was amazing and had us laughing hysterically. The part where she's singing Let It Go and building her ice castle, very awesome. And the part where they're in the sauna, like with Sven, with the guy that owns Sven, I can't remember his name, Sven. Hans or whatever, or Stevenson or
Hans is here
whatever his name was.
You up.
I thought that part was really cool and funny. But overall, music was great. Animation was lacking in places. And I didn't think that there was enough of a breadth of different environments that they went to.
It's called Frozen. What do you expect?
Yeah, I expected a little bit more because of all the hype.
Then go watch Wreck-It Ralph.
I still need to watch Wreck-It Ralph.
I have it in 3D.
It's
but
it's if you're not a fan of Frozen,
Tangled was way better.
Tangled was a very good
Yeah,
movie.
I liked
It was fun.
If you're not a fan of Frozen, I send you to the Honest trailer. It was hilarious.
I need to watch that.
It was.
I liked it. I'll watch it again. I mean,
don't get me wrong. I mean, there's certain
it was good, but it wasn't. It wasn't Disney quality. Like, it was not up there where it should have been. What I expect from Disney.
I don't think he should have won Best Picture at the Oscars. To say the truth, I think Despicable Me should have won Best.
I would probably agree with you because their
Despicable Me 2
animation,
was- the
their
animation
animation
was
is
good.
usually way more on point.
The acting was.
You haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it, but
The voice acting was.
you know, if I don't get, I'm 30.
But see, you would.
I'm 30, okay? And if I want to go see that kind of movie, I have to have somebody to go with. I can't just be a 30-year-old dude creeping into
Buy
a kid's
it.
movie.
They're on Blu-ray.
Sorry, I did it. I did it for the team. I was sitting there with a whole bunch of kids in the back, like the creeper I was, the big black guy in the back of the movie with a notepad watching Despicable Me 2.
With a notepad. Okay. Yeah.
Well, you know how many movie ushers
that
came in the
kid
movie
sitting
theater that day?
Yeah.
Moms were like, "Who's this guy?"
What was this guy?
Oh, I
doing?
thought you were talking
Was he
about
writing down?
Usher Raymond, because I know he likes to hang around the little girly boys.
But that's what I've been doing. Busy being 30.
Get busy being 30 or die trying?
No.
Okay. Apparently I broke Marquise with that one. That was the smacking of him smacking his
His
eyes.
facepalm.
Okay. Chantel, what are you doing?
Nothing. I'm just kidding.
Nothing.
Nothing!
I
Did
saw
you
that.
watch the
bring
Veronica
nothing.
Mars movie yet?
Yes, I did.
You bring nothing to
Did
the
you like it?
table.
I loved it.
Good.
It was everything I paid for.
Good.
So.
Yeah. Like how much did you spend?
It was everything I paid.
How much did you spend?
Like $275.
Seriously? To get that movie?
I upped my pledge.
Did you get to hang out with like her baby in real life?
No, but people
That was
who
the
paid like
$20,000
$10,000 did.
Jeez.
Yeah, but it was everything I thought it was. So I'm glad I backed the movie. It was amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I know they had a lot of people had some issues with the download on Flickster, but I didn't have any problems.
That's probably just a
Oh,
Flickr
so-
thing. There was probably a lot of people hitting it at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of people didn't want to really download it on Flickster, so...
Yeah.
But he made a way that they could download it on anything they really wanted to, so like iTunes or something like that.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
People are whiny.
I've heard a lot of good things about it. I never watched the show, so
Did you-
I will probably never watch it. But
Did you say people are whiny?
Yeah, it is.
You of all people will say people are whiny.
Better believe it.
Well, those
Anyway.
people who are
Nathan
whining are
likes
people
whining.
who paid good money.
Yeah.
So
Seriously.
I'm just
they're
saying, you
allowed
know.
to whine.
Yeah, the people who pay for the movie, like I would say,
Yeah.
if she had a complaint about the movie, she could voice a complaint. She actually put money towards the
Yeah.
movie. Me, I couldn't say much, but I enjoyed it. But
Well, you know, I'm just saying because I like Flickster as a client and I'm happy with it. So, although it has been giving me junk recently, and just want to try to stream.
see, it's
Now
not
I'm
all
thinking.
it's not all butter and roses and dairy creamer in the
it
land
ain't.
of Flickster.
No, it's my cell phone. I think it's the only thing I'm having a problem on. Everything else is fine.
It's because your cell phone is not an iPhone.
No. My cell phone is more powerful than an iPhone. So,
There's nothing more powerful than an iPhone.
except for a
you
ton
cell
of
phone,
things.
You cell phone
Except for-
novice.
yeah, that's
How's that Apple Kool-Aid? Is it good?
Yeah, I like it.
Anyways,
It's fruity.
other than Miss Mars,
I saw Resurrection, the pilot on ABC.
oh yeah,
That was alright. It reminded me of the 4400. That was.
I have to say something about that because they annoyed the crap out of me with when we were watching the Oscars.
Yes.
Like every single commercial break, that same music started playing, and I was like, "Not this again! Why? Why
I
so
only
much?"
watched it because I was watching Once Upon a Time and it came on right after, so I didn't turn the channel.
That worked for it, you know.
It was alright. I haven't seen the second episode, so that tells you how much I really
They just
cared about
annoyed
that.
me. They completely annoyed me, and I was like, I don't even care what this show's
Yeah,
about.
the song was kind of like
Yeah,
overplayed.
yeah.
We're going to see Divergent tomorrow. Divergent.
Is that budget Hunger Games?
No.
No.
It's
Literally nothing like Hunger Games.
Nothing at all. Okay.
Even
all-
though they compare it to Hunger Games.
It kind of
the
seemed
time.
like from the trailers and stuff. It kind of seemed like budget Hunger Games.
No.
No.
Okay.
It's about, well, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. It's basically genetic communism. Almost like,
basically.
what was that movie, Gattaca?
Okay.
It's more
So
like that.
like they're assigning people roles,
Yep.
and this girl is divergent,
Which means
which
she
means
cannot be
she
assigned.
cannot be
roles.
assigned because she thinks independently.
Yeah.
Yep.
And all the divergent people are kind of awesome.
That's kind of interesting.
Like Kate Winslet's character doesn't like them,
I don't
so
like Kate
she-
Winslet. I probably will not see the film.
She's evil in this, though.
Yeah.
She might get
She
killed.
might.
She calls herself the female Hitler, and she tries to kill all the Divergent.
Come on, man. Come on. Why? I
don't
want to
like
see
Kate
that.
Winslet.
I want
Maggie
that
Q's
to
in
happen.
it. Maggie
She
Q's
has
in it.
like
Yeah, she
zero
does.
acting chops.
You mean you talking about Academy Award winning Kate Winslet?
Yeah, that's the one.
I can understand if we're talking about like Leonardo DiCaprio, but
Oh, burn.
never won an Oscar. Never.
He only plays himself in movies.
No, he was the Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
The Wolf.
Leonardo
Wall
DiCaprio
Street.
And
was.
who won the Oscar? all right.
You know the thing I like about high school girls? I'm not gonna finish that.
What else?
Watched Arrow this week, I thought it was good. Good
Nice.
episode.
Suicide Squad. I'm sorry.
I don't know what that is.
Wait, Mr. DC doesn't know what the Suicide Squad is?
I'm Mr. Batman. Okay, not
Yeah.
Mr. DC.
Mr. DC isn't here right now.
I focus on Batman.
Well, tell him, later, but not this instant.
Okay. Well,
But,
well,
news.
yeah.
We have a news segment.
but not
You
now.
know that.
Hold though that thought easy.
Okay, and
The 100 premiered, which when we were at Comic Con, we saw the pilot.
and
good?
is it, do you feel like it's a better show than most of what's out now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Dude,
I think it's
I'm
better
gonna
than the
watch it.
Tomorrow People were.
we
Yeah.
were we literally clapped for the first 2 episodes when it was over. That's how good
Yeah,
the first
it
2
was-
episodes
it
Oh,
were.
they showed you the first two.
Yeah, the
Little
first 2
movie
episodes.
action.
Yeah. It was really good.
I really do want to see that because it looks like a cross between what's that one, Battle Royale and After Earth,
It kind of is a cross
Yeah.
between Battle Royale and After Earth.
with a little bit of Earth 2
except it's
thrown
like
in, but
it's not Jaden Smith.
I
and
loved
Will
Earth
Smith.
too. That was a great show.
Earth
Well,
2
it's
was
like that a little bit because the premise is they come back to Earth after how many years?
about 100 years.
It's 100 years.
About 100 years after like thermonuclear war ravaged the Earth,
Global thermonuclear war.
pretty much.
Oh man, can't be playing those war games, yo.
And so they come back and they come back and they find that they can breathe the air and water. They can drink the water, but they're not alone.
Yes.
They're not alone.
Yeah, you should watch the trailer after this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You'll
as
appreciate
someone
it.
found out.
What channel is this on?
CW.
CW.
So you can actually probably watch the first episode online on their website
Yep.
if you
Yeah.
don't have.
It's
Hulu.
on. If you don't have Hulu, if you do have Hulu Plus, it's on Hulu Plus.
Yeah, we'll watch that tonight or tomorrow.
But if not, you can watch it on CW.com for free.
Okay.
Hey, you watched a lot of stuff. All right, what else?
No, that was it.
That was a lot of stuff, though.
It was a lot of TV.
A lot of TV. Did you watch Telediva's premiere?
No.
Yeah, we did.
Wait. Oh yeah, we did watch it.
Because we talked about John Cena being
I
a total.
oh, he was a total douche.
John Cena's a total douche. Stringing that poor girl along.
This wrestler just took a turn for a douche. It's a song. It's really funny.
Okay.
It's played out, though.
But I think that's it.
All right. Marquise,
Okay.
what are you doing?
Yeah, so like Chantella, I watched Arrow, which was awesome. I enjoyed the Diggle centric episode. It was pretty well done. I like they're involving Amanda Waller in better. They're incorporating Argus and Amanda Waller and a lot of the stuff, which hopefully will lead to Checkmate and Maxwell Lord. They've got a few spoilers, a few things coming up. Next episode's Birds of Prey, Huntress and Black Canary team up. So that's gonna be fun. Let's see.
I like that.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be well done. I'm not sure they're going to incorporate Barbara Gordon just yet, but
It'll be nice to have Sarah not annoy me.
Yeah, yeah, she's being pretty useless lately. Slade's awesome. Slade's been doing. Deathstroke's been doing some work.
Okay, I gotta say, we were talking about this on the way over, and it's driving me crazy, but also it's hilarious. Because I guess Amanda Waller knows, because you know who that is, right? From DC Universe, at least. No. She's like a
she's like
female Nick Fury.
Yeah, she's pretty much female Nick Fury.
A little more evil though.
Okay.
Just slightly.
Like really, my universe is pretty much.
If you Batman books, Amanda Waller will come up in the Batman book.
Yeah.
She's a Justice League liaison. Batman and her, like, they trade information off to one another.
Okay.
She was giving information to Arrow because she had at one point kidnapped a psychic. So, but he was saying, I gotta track down Slade Wilson. He's still alive. She's like, no, he can't be alive. I'm like, how does she know him?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna have that question.
I don't. Yeah. So she's like, well, the only intel we have that might be viable is this picture, and then she's like, he's an assassin. We're calling him Deathstroke. I'm like, gee, I wonder if he knows it. Oh, I don't know. Does Slade Wilson know Deathstroke? So I found that amusing.
Yeah.
So Marquise, what else have you been doing?
Let's see. I watched the Veronica Mars movie, which is, again, something to say, it was pretty awesome.
Have you watched all of the series?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course.
I have watched none.
Unfortunately.
No, I thought it was...
No, okay. I thought you snuck in an unfortunately.
No. The first two seasons were amazing. The third season kind of lacked because it moved to CW. Then
it lost the noir feel.
Where was it before?
UPN.
Oh.
The UPN kind of felt.
Yeah. Well, it was the WB and the CW. They're like, we make the same thing. Why don't we just make it together?
But then they killed Veronica Mars with trying to make it more that college-y
love story, and it was a new war type. It's a crime story, and she's a detective, and they lost a lot of that detective feel.
So did they bring that back in the movie?
Oh yeah,
yes,
in spades.
And they'll bring it back in the book, which I forgot to mention.
Yeah, she's getting in the book.
Cool.
Let's see. I've been watching a lot of TV and stuff. I watched Arrow. I watched Shield, which is picking up last week, which was awesome with Lady Sif. And Aliens or Atlantean. We don't know which one the thing is yet.
Cool.
It's blue.
It's a blue alien dude.
We only like the upper torso, right? Is he missing like his legs and stuff?
Yeah. And
I'm waiting to. I'm just gonna buy probably the Blu-ray season 1 when that comes out.
Well, Agent Coulson has that blood in him.
And so does Sky now.
Yeah.
And so they're healing. They can heal at a faster rate than normal humans. We're not going to find out yet if this activates Sky's powers yet because she's I think she's an what do they call it, an 089 or 084 or something, and she's from she's classified as either an outer space or an artifact. They don't know what she is, but Shield's been picking up pretty good. Catching up on Once Upon a Time, so I can watch the new episodes.
Nice.
I just watched the episodes with Ariel in it, which were amazing.
Not bad.
I've heard that show's been pretty crazy.
Yes. And from the trailers from Oscars, The Wicked Witch has come to town from The Wizard of Oz. So business is picking up there. I'm going to see Divergent Friday. We'll probably go see another movie. I'm not sure yet. Because for my birthday, which is next week. My birthday's next week.
Nice.
Yes. And so I've been reading comic books. I've been reading a lot of Avengers stuff, a lot of X-Men stuff. Kind of losing my thrill with Uncanny X-Men because he's doing so well with the other books, and then he gets on Uncanny X-Men. He's like, oh well, Cyclops' team. Yeah, I kind of hope he gives it so they can focus on the kids and build this team that Cyclops has been building and work on that. But been playing Dungeon Defenders, which is pretty awesome.
That's the free one on Xbox Live for Xbox 360 owners. So
I've been playing Sid Meier's Civilization.
It's Civ Rev, right?
Civ Rev or Sid Meier.
Civilization Revolution.
It's like Civ Light.
It is. Arcadey sim.
Yeah. It's good. It's a good
fun.
game.
It's a good game.
Good game.
I just bought Red Dead Redemption for $7 on Xbox Live, which is awesome.
The game is fantastic.
You never beat that game.
No, I beat it. I just bought it. It was $7.
You're like, okay.
Dude, I'm going to buy Max Payne 3 when I get paid this week. It's
I was like,
$7.
I know you beat that game.
LA Noire is $7. I'm going to buy these games. They're $7.
LA Noire is a fantastic game.
All right, $7, sure.
It's $7. I mean, you can't go wrong with the $7 sale with the Rockstar game. So,
I'm a rockstar.
I want someone to buy me Arkham Origins for my birthday. I don't know who you are out there listening. That's my birthday gift.
It's on sale for $20.
Make it happen. Yet. So I need to beat Arkham Origins so I can buy my Xbox One and beat Arkham Knight, which looks amazing from the trailer.
It was a fantastic trailer.
Oh, it was.
They should just make movies.
They really should. DC would kill with CG movies. We'll get into DC and the headache that's going on in that company with the movies in a minute. But, yeah, I've been playing lots of that. I've been playing, I started playing Black Ops 2 again, just, for the heyday. I don't have a first-person shooter I want to play. I try to play Halo 3, but it makes me mad. It makes me mad and I rage quit. So,
Halo 3 is pretty good.
Yeah, you guys like Halo. I'm trying to get through it because I don't like Halo. I'm trying to find the enjoyment out of it. But Destiny is attracting my attention.
I think with Halo, if you did not have that in a college setting where you could LAN party with people when the first Halo was out,
I didn't have that.
Well, I think if you could not do that,
if you couldn't LAN party with people,
and if you could not LAN, it didn't have to be a college setting, obviously. Yeah. If you could not LAN party with people and have 16-player Halo 1 matches, then you did not develop the required affinity for that series.
Oh, I did. I had a PS when I was in high school and early college. I had a PS2.
Yeah.
See,
I think that was essential to the people that all love Halo all had that experience.
I remember, one of our guests, Justin, he would have Halo parties because, yes,
I heard about those legendary Halo parties that he used to have.
We did it for like 3 years and then off and on since then. But just imagine 20 or so people just doing round robin games of Halo. Like, hey, we're going to play. Okay, I'm on.
In the apartments I was in college, we were in Building 7, and then, culinary people were in Building 8. And we had a team of 8 people. They had a team of 8 people. And we would host matches at our building. We would go over to their building and have matches. And, be Building 7 versus Building 8.
Which is awesome.
It was amazing.
I mean, I can't deny that. I mean, that sounds awesome. If I had that, maybe I would be a little different towards it.
I really think that's a major reason that it's harder for other people to get into that series, because if you weren't there on the first one and you didn't grow up with the series and grow alongside of it and play each one and really get to experience the multiplayer, you're not gonna enjoy
that.
it.
And they didn't really sell out either. Like with Call of Duty,
it
sold out. So when
they stuck to what they do.
After Modern Warfare 1 came out, when Activision kicked everyone off, those guys were like, "Oh well, you know what? Forget this. We're gonna start Respawn," and boom, here comes Titanfall.
Well, that was after Modern Warfare 2 because they're like, "Hey, how about you pay us?" And they're like, this is like the top selling game of all time.
How about you let us make the money we should?
Yeah. How about you give us that bonus?
Oh wait,
No, we're not going to give you a bonus until after the next game comes out. Like, oh, that makes no sense. This game sold 1 billion copies. We're not going to see a dime of that until we make another game. Yeah.
All right, see you later. We'll make our own studio because we're awesome.
Yeah,
much.
which is funny because the reason they went to Activision and formed Infinity Ward is because they were so unhappy with EA when they were working on Medal of Honor games.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's the funny thing. And they go back to EA, like kiss the hand.
Hey, at least this time they didn't. When they left EA, they were making World War II games. Went to Activision and made World War II games, and then they made Modern Warfare. I'm just glad that when they went somewhere else, back to EA, they didn't say, let's make more World War II games or Modern Warfare type games.
They say, no. They say, you know what, let's go to the future.
Right.
Giant robots.
Let's make something interesting that's
giant mechs. Yes, and I played it, and it was awesome. Titanfall. I only played the tutorial, and it was amazing. So, yeah,
It's pretty cool. It's a fun game. I enjoyed the beta.
yeah. I also I've been watching Power Rangers Super Mega Force.
Oh my god.
Excellent.
It's awesome. It's awesome. It's they did the first Mighty Morphin Morph this week.
Nice.
It was pretty fantastical. You can't go wrong with like them morphing in the different Rangers.
Yep.
So, I'm sorry, you hate it. This episode was also Samurai Surprise, with a guest cameo from the Red Samurai Ranger, and which was
is it the
awesome.
one with where it's like a pirates and stuff?
Yeah, they had the Super Mega Mode's the pirate form, and then they can change, and the key is they can change into different Rangers. It's pretty awesome.
They just ruined Power Rangers.
I have noticed.
What's the new one? What's the new one with the terrible looking Megazord that's airing in Japan right now with the train Megazord?
That
looks
one's
horrible.
like Dino Fury or something something with dinosaurs. I think that's the one that's
It's
airing.
trains.
Oh, trains? Is that one
Yeah,
trains right now?
It's trains.
Okay, then we're 2 behind. So
Yeah, we're probably
because the next one we're doing is the dinosaurs.
Oh,
The
okay.
dinosaurs
Yeah,
one.
they're doing one that's like a train Zord, and it looks it looks so generic. It's bad.
Yeah.
Well, I decided to bring up the Ranger Wiki.
Look at this guy.
Super Sentai Power Rangers!
Yeah, Super Sentai.
Super Train
Yeah.
Megazord. Season Lightspeed Rescue.
No,
Yeah,
no,
no.
Lightspeed Rescue is a past season. You gotta go further.
Well, no, that's where it came from. That's
Yeah,
Patton also is going to be an agent, a shield.
that's cool.
Yeah.
I like
boy.
Patton Oswalt. But that
But yeah, Super Mega Force is awesome. Watched Ninja Turtles this week.
nice.
Ninja Turtles is pretty awesome. That show's amazing.
I like Ninja Turtles. It's fun.
It's a very well done show, and I'm liking. This week was it was the hour special with the Ultimate Dimensions. You got to see the '80s Turtles in action.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that was cool. That's pretty much it. Just watching a lot of cartoons. I watched New Girl. All my staple shows. Just good stuff.
girl,
Hey,
what you doing?
I would rather watch Zoe than Emily this know. I can't stand
forgot.
Bones.
I forgot to mention
I tried to watch
Cosmos. I've been watching that each week.
Oh, yeah.
Very good.
Neil deGrasse and Tyson.
Yeah, freaking amazing. Really good.
I haven't got it. I know it's on Fox. I haven't gotten to watch it yet.
What's his
on
name?
Hulu.
Seth MacFarlane is like executive producing it.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's doing a really good job.
Because he wants kids to not be dumb and to enjoy science.
Yeah.
Because
we need more scientists.
there's an anti-science movement,
yeah.
which hurts my brain. Anyways, we won't get into that though.
But the everything about like the production and everything is like super good for that. I forgot to mention that I watched it both weeks. It's good.
That's one of those things I wish would be in 3D. Like
Oh, that'd be cool.
3D box set
Yeah,
of that. I'd
absolutely.
buy it in a heartbeat.
Seth MacFarlane's making enough money where he can put it in 3D.
Hey, he's making A Million Ways to Die in the West, so where he dated
And-
Charlize Theron for 5 minutes, and that didn't work out because she's not
Awesome.
good. But she's very Hollywood. He's not as Hollywood. He's like, I just dated Daenerys from Game of Thrones, and now I'm dating Charlize Theron.
I should
I thought he was
reevaluate my
married.
life.
No, he's not married. He's got a sister, Rachel.
She does voice on Family Guy too. Yeah, that's about it.
Cool.
Nice. Hey Nathan,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Stuff.
Okay. Well, that's
I had a birthday, so I got a lot of books and one game.
yeah.
One game?
What'd you get?
Yep.
Yeah, when was your birthday?
His birthday was the 11th? 11th, 12th?
No, but something
Really?
great did happen on the 11th. I'll
Should
talk
get
about
on
that in a
Facebook
minute.
more often.
I don't have my birthday on there.
Oh, okay.
I'm not
That's why he doesn't.
Yeah, I don't. I'm actually.
He doesn't want your pity. Happy birthdays.
I don't. I really hate pity happy birthdays and like the fake enthusiasm of birthdays. There's a story behind that.
It's Nathan's birthday. I guess I'll go to his wall and type "Happy Birthday, Nate."
I do slightly offensive happy birthdays because I'm sick of telling people happy birthday in a forced manner. Like, I haven't seen you in 5 years.
Happy birthday!
Deep, 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 deep.
See, I don't mind that.
I hate it. Anyways, I have enough forced enthusiasm at work. I don't want to have to fake it when I'm at home or on Facebook. So, let's see. I got one game for my birthday, and I bought a game. We all know what that game was.
Yep.
The one I actually received for my birthday, though, Zone of Enders HD Collection.
Nice!
Ooh, nice.
Somebody has good tastes.
Dude, I love 2. One is
great.
But I'll give it another chance. But 2 is so good! 2 is so
I have never played 2. I
amazing.
played 1.
Oh, 2 is so awesome. And I was actually good at it. And that's what kills me. I'm like, I hate PlayStation controllers. I didn't own a PS2. And I am rocking
you missed
out.
out on your childhood, man. You missed out on your good like college years, man. PS2 was a joint.
PS2 was
went to college before that.
They had all kinds of Neo Geo games on there.
I love my PS2. My PS2.
Yeah,
I wrestled with my soul to sell
Smuggler.
my PS2 when they get my PS2. I wrestled with my soul
Smuggler's
for a long
Run
time.
was a great game.
I have this thing called a Dreamcast.
Dynasty Warriors.
Dreamcast.
I had a Dreamcast too. It was awesome. But my
Dreamcast
PS2 ruled.
Yeah, I'm just saying though, I went from Dreamcast to Xbox. The reason I didn't do the PS2, I don't like the controller. I never have. Say what you want. I'm also inverted. Whatever. Then the other thing that'd be that I blame the PS2 for sinking the Dreamcast with the aggressive nature of the Sony fanboys. It wasn't you can buy one and the other. It was, oh no, I'm going to wait and buy a PS2 because Sega. Like, no, you're missing out on awesome. So, thanks, guys. Yeah, a lot of the good games eventually went to that.
That was
anyways.
only in America, really, though. Like, the Dreamcast was pretty successful in Japan. And
Yeah, I know.
Retarded amount of games come out for it.
Yeah, and I wish that they had, made more for over here. There were a lot of games I wanted to see, but I'm like, I'm not gonna guess at it,
Yeah.
Like I liked, what was it, Grandia 2, I believe. That was super fun. But anyways, I digress.
Okay.
Zone of Enders HD collection. I haven't got into it yet.
Does it come with an HD version of the Metal Gear Solid 2 demo?
No.
That would be amazing.
That would be awesome.
No, it's a demo for Revengeance.
Yeah.
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 That's not bad though. At least you get the demo for a Metal Gear game.
Yeah.
I own that game. I bought it for like $5.
That game's fantastic too. I love that game.
Oh, I need
so
to beat it. But yeah, so I'm happy that I got that. I got a ton of books. I've been reading a lot.
Nice. Reading is good.
It's fundamental.
It's fantastic.
I still haven't I still haven't read the Planetary Omnibus all the way through because it's a slow burn, and there's all these other books out there that I'm wanting to read. I love what they're doing with Uncanny Avengers because it's basically we're going to take some of the core Avengers and make them go through weird X-Men story arcs because, frankly, X-Men story arcs are usually kind of out there. Well, they're weird. They get weird. Like the whole thing with the Apocalypse Twins. That's weird, dude. Like, we're from the future, and we were raised by a time traveler and conquers time, Kang the Conqueror. And then,
well, that's weird. Kang the Conqueror's an Avengers villain, so
yeah,
I mean, he's weird too.
But then also he was tied into Apocalypse, where he was pretending to be Ra or something, and this whole thing of Celestials. I'm like, what? And then Thor beat up Apocalypse by getting this axe and doing crazy magic to it. Anyways,
Crazy magic.
So it's crazy what I've been reading in that. What else? I read Batman Rest in Peace finally.
What did you think?
Not as impressed as
Really?
Yeah, I thought Hush was better.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah. Hush is a way better story, but Rest in Peace is a good. I mean,
Hush is way better.
It's not bad, but I feel like it jumps a little bit. It's a little jumpy at times.
It is.
And I don't like that.
I'm
not saying you have to connect the dots,
jumpy
but
because
my gosh.
there were a lot of tie-ins to RIP.
Oh.
So there were a lot, like in the Batman universe, Batman may have a main story, but you'll see a bit of the story in Nightwing, a bit of the story in Robin, a bit of the story in Detective Comics.
Well, it would have been nice if they had added that in.
They're not.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't do that. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't.
Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
Yeah, I know. This is
It's like with the Death in the Family stuff, the Death in the Family book that they released. I don't think it's not all inclusive.
It's not all
either.
inclusive either.
You know, I had I bought Infinity.
Disney Infinity?
No.
You bought the
Yeah. And it was almost an omnibus because it came with, it was the latest Marvel
Well, technically
crossover.
that is Disney Infinity then.
Yeah, but it's not Disney Infinity like you were thinking.
Yeah.
Although when that starts coming with Marvel characters, I'll be happy.
You get that today.
You're like, you earned that
You
one.
earned that one.
So it's good. It's a good read.
Infinity's a very good read. I read the 8 core books. And I followed New Avengers, and I followed Mighty Avengers, and all that stuff was really good. The Avengers stuff I didn't follow as much because they were in space.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
It wasn't Annihilation. So I'm like, whatever.
I didn't read until the end when they finally decide the Avenger up and take care of business. But the Earth stuff was great. Dealing with the Earth invasion with no Avengers, it was like, well, how are we supposed to stop Thanos? When all the big guns are out of town, and I like that concept. And
I wanted to read the Mighty Avengers stuff, but it's not out yet.
Yeah, Black Panther. I'm gonna say Black Panther showed up. He straight defended Wakanda from a wave by himself.
No, I saw that. That's in the book I had.
Yeah.
And that was impressive. I like the what they're doing with what is it called? The Illuminati. I think that's really good.
Yeah.
The other thing that I enjoyed, I got a lot of Avengers Arena. I finished that. It's gory. A lot of people died. It was sad at times, but it was really good. It was an enjoyable read, and
I can't wait for Undercover comes out. I think on the first issue of Undercover came out, which is the next part of the series to Avengers.
Basically, it's like what Young Justice, more or less, at this point.
Well, yeah, they decided to go undercover for the brothers, for the Masters of Evil. And Baron Zemo decides, hey, you know what? I can actually convert these kids. And he starts. Some of them will convert, some of them won't. So we're gonna find out who has the moral uprising, the stand firm and hold the ground, or who's gonna just let whatever happen, the tragedy affect them and just go evil. And they all have that potential to go evil.
Well, I really, I enjoyed the writing, and I was reading the epilogue, not the epilogue, but not the forward either. What do you call it?
Prologue.
No.
The preface?
No, the preface is the beginning. This is at the end.
You're talking about the epilogue,
But it's not. No, it's just a letter from the author.
Yeah.
But I thought there was something else for that. Anyways, she was just saying, I did not intend to make this kind of book. I wanted something more with love triangles and more high school.
Then it's Hopeless.
Then she made this. And
he made that. Dennis Hopeless is a dude.
I thought a girl was.
Nah, Dennis Hopeless wrote that book.
I thought
he wrote Avengers. Yeah, he wrote Avengers. I met him at Comic-Con.
Good stuff.
Yeah, good stuff.
So I really liked Avengers Arena. I've been playing Titanfall, and that game
I'm
is
glad
good.
that you've been playing a video game,
and it's got me hooked, dude. It gets me to play. It's like, hey, you want to try this? What? Just try it. All right. Oh my goodness, it's amazing.
It is amazing.
The story is silly because it's not real. It's non-existent. It's just, hey, there's a fight between this warring faction and that warring faction. These guys are militia. These guys are military.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah,
robots.
Yeah,
that can catch bullets and throw them back in your face.
Here's the thing that I like about that, though. Every time you play through the campaign, it makes you feel like you're experiencing all those big cinematic moments of a regular campaign that, the Call of Duty guys would put out anyways. So you're not really missing out on anything, and it's pretty cool. And things that happen on the battlefield actually affect, the course of that match. So, like in some points on one map, there are capture points that once you take them over, you get specters, which are robots fighting on your side that don't count against your count of dudes. Because you get, military grunts, You get drones, they're the Spectre guys, and then there's really only 6 humans per team. But there's like so many, AI characters that it actually works out. I think you can have, 3 Titans on the field at a time. Titan gameplay is amazing because you're not invincible. You're not like, I am a god. You're a big hulking tank with a giant gun that can squash things. Once you get far enough, you can start creating your own classes. Just like any other Call of Duty, type game. And they do it so well, and everything is so well balanced, except for that pistol that is supposed to be smart. It's one of those things where it's almost too easy to use. So they're like, well, if you do it this way, it's way cooler. But then that's incredibly hard to use it, so it becomes worthless. Mm-hmm. So it has its pros and cons.
It needs to lock on just a little bit faster.
Yes.
If it acquired targets just a little bit faster, just the slightest
about
bit.
maybe a second faster?
Not even a second, like half a second faster. Like that would be the difference between life and death a lot of times from what I played.
350 milliseconds.
I'm fine with that. That's fine. 350 milliseconds.
Just give me that 350.
Yes, put it in the code.
I really like the game though. There's no big boss battle. There's just epic battles, and every match is an epic battle. There's never one where you're like, this is boring or lame. It's just straightforward fight. When you play a game and they're like, this is the beginning or the end of the conflict, like this is how the war started or this is how it ended, It's not that. It's like, this is the war.
We are the war.
This is the
middle of the war.
This is the intense middle of the war that's just freaking brutal. You've got the wall running and the double jump with the jetpack. And you've got perk
You can hang
systems.
on the wall.
Yes.
Like you can hang stationary on the wall.
I haven't seen anyone hang stationary on a wall.
I saw people hanging just like sitting there in the beta.
I don't know if you can do that or not, because they don't tell you to do that in the tutorial.
I know they don't.
And
but I saw people doing it.
Maybe you can do it. I don't know. Well, see, the thing is, you can hang off of the Titans and just piggyback someone, which is pretty awesome. The fact that you can get out of the Titan and then it walks around and guards you. It's pretty awesome. Mm-hmm. If I have to capture a point, I take a Titan over, I get out, I tell him to watch this area, and I go capture the thing. Someone rushes in to try to kill me, they get shot by a Titan in the face. So, pretty awesome. There's also little benefits and bonuses, like you can have a thing where your Titan will go thermonuclear. If he takes too much damage and you eject in time. Also, when you can have a thing where you eject, you become automatically once it gets a certain point, and you're invisible, so no one knows where you went. I was trying to combine the two of those,
which is usually not super useful because the videos I've seen online, people really when they're ejecting, they'll just look at the smoke trail and blast you out of the air.
Pretty much. It's a good game. It's more vertical than your normal shooter is.
I liked that a lot. I liked the fact that it was
so much fun. And the maps are way better as you get out of the, initial maps that were in the beta.
Yeah.
They get better.
Yeah.
It gets better, people. So I really enjoy that game. I love it.
I'm glad that you're enjoying a video game.
I wish that it had the, it's, giving me reason to play my Xbox One again. So yeah.
I wish you fit on Arkham Asylum.
Shut. So I really like it. I want to play the expansions for Dead Rising 3. There's
another one of those coming out tomorrow, I think.
Yeah, there's gonna be 4 of them. So then
did you get the season pass?
I'll just buy the season pass probably tonight, and then I'll have them all and just download them and play them on my leisure, because the first one I heard wasn't that great, but then they've gotten a little bit better but not amazing. So it's like, hey, it's more content, and frankly, I'm stuck at a point, and I've asked this dude Eli to help, and he's like, I'll get to it eventually after I play every other game ever.
Dude, Easy's busy. He's got games to play.
Yeah,
he can't be involving him.
He can't play a game while he's playing other games.
I can't play Dark Souls 3.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't exist. But
you can't.
I can't play Dead Rising 3.
You can play Dark Souls 3
because
Demon
it's not
Solier.
As good. Demon Solier.
But
it's not as good.
I've been watching.
I wanted it to be.
I watch a lot of TV. I finished up all of Fairy Tail. That show's good. You guys got to get into it.
I
all of
watched
you.
the first 2 or 3 episodes. I didn't really.
Dude,
No. This is one you have to give a chance.
I
all
did.
right?
That was 3
No,
episodes.
no,
That was like an
no.
hour and a half of my time.
Yeah, you can watch
No,
it. You
it's
can watch
like
it on your
less than that.
Hulu.
Yeah, it's really enjoyable once you get into
It's
it.
an anime.
You're watching dub or sub, right? You're watching sub. All right. Well, you can watch the first. You can watch it subbed or dubbed on Netflix for the first like 48
That's my
episodes.
best friend's territory.
Dude, you gotta watch it because it basically is turning into Powerball, Dragon Ball at a point, but then they just go away from that and try some new stuff. And I'm like, oh, it's gonna turn into Bleach. No, it doesn't turn into Bleach, and I enjoy it thoroughly. So it's got comedy, which is something I didn't think I would want this much in the show, but it's got just enough.
There's a lot of comedy.
Well, it gets a little tiring.
It's really zany.
But then they kind of
There's a lot of antics.
They tone it down, and then
There's
it
a
goes
lot
up
of
and
weird
down,
Japanese like cartoon
Hey,
face
he
happening.
says a lot of weird Japanese stuff happening. There's a
There's
lot
a
of
lot
Japanese
weird-
stuff
But
happening.
considering
Yeah.
how much I also watch, and I usually hate that
There's
crap
a
because
lot
I
of
don't
it,
like
though.
Pokemon. I don't want to watch Pokemon.
Yeah, but the Pokemon's not.
They have
Pokemon
that
doesn't even have this
zany.
level of.
Yeah, it
zany
does.
antics.
Yes, it does.
No.
You apparently forgot, all of 1998, 99, 2000.
No.
Because I've watched that show.
The zaniest thing about Pokemon was Brock and his ever-loving quest for a woman, and Misty always blocking. That was probably and Team Rocket.
Yeah.
Other than that, it was Pokemon battles.
Silly Team Rocket that would do the zany cross-dressing and weird
It's not in the American
things.
version.
Yeah, it's not no cross-dressing in the American version.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Americanization up in here.
I'm watching a show that's subtitled because it's never mind. We're just gonna stop. All right.
I watched Space Dandy.
That show I've been watching that too.
It picks
weird.
up. It picks up.
It's still weird. It's
a slow
okay.
burn.
I can't. It is incredibly zany. It's way crazier than Fairy Tale.
Yeah, it is. But
See, I like zany when it's stuff like Fooly Cooly or
No, it's like Fooly
Magical
Cooly.
Shopping Arcade,
Yeah.
Abenowashi. Like
It's like
those
that.
are zany that I like.
I know Black
It's a little
Lagoon
much.
starts this week.
That's
Tsunami.
not zany at all. It's good though. I've watched all of it on Hulu Plus. I think. I did a lot of stuff though, but just watched a lot of
That was a
TV. Got caught up on Once Upon a Time. Revenge is getting weird again.
Yeah, I totally just left that.
She has
I'm
rape.
glad I didn't get back into it because
It's not worth it.
She
I
blacks-
think this is the end.
She blacks out and has rage moments. Well, she's in Winter
Agent,
Soldier.
Agent 13. She's Sharon Carter.
Yeah, so she's what's her face's daughter? No,
Niece. Great niece
Niece?
or
Okay.
great niece.
well, the love interest from the first Captain America had a child, or no,
She's
sister,
related.
brother,
She's
had
somehow
niece,
related to.
They're
to-
related, yeah.
She's
Cool.
gonna fall in love with Captain America. That's gonna be all types of awkward and weird.
Yeah, it's like I used to love your aunt.
I used to love your aunt.
She's dead, though.
She made me smile.
We were gonna dance. Also, reviews are already coming in for Captain America: Winter Soldier.
it's fantastic.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I can't
Drew
wait to
Baker
see
said it was awesome.
So I'm excited for that. Movie-wise, I just purchased because I like crap. I Frankenstein on 3D
You
Blu-ray.
bought that
Guess how much it was
for
though? Guess how much?
$10.
20 for a
You paid $10 too much.
well, considering the way 3D ticket prices are going, I don't think so.
You paid $10 too much.
Well, the way they are here in town.
No, and the rest of the country they're going up too. So some places
You
they're
still
low.
paid $10 too much.
Anyways, paid $7 too much or like $6.50 because it's like $13.50 now. And the other one was a 300 Rise of an Empire because I'll never get to see that in 3D in theaters, so I just went ahead and pre-ordered it. I really liked first 300. Surprised we didn't all get together and go see it, but no one really thought about it. So.
No, because I don't like 300.
Jeez.
I did.
I just
Go watch your Power Rangers, little
No,
boy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm kind of sick of Zack Snyder and slow motion. Speed up, slow motion. Speed up, slow motion.
Like anymore, if it's not Star Wars or The Hobbit or something real crazy, I'm not trying to go to the theater anymore. Like I don't care.
So Captain
Just let me
America
buy it on-
looks
just
really
let me buy it on
good.
Blu-ray.
Are
and
you
watch it
not?
in the
You're not
comfort of my
gonna.
own
So
home.
you're not gonna see Guardians with this in?
I might. I don't know.
Also, that was the other thing. I rewatched the Guardians trailer again because I'm like,
And now you're okay with it?
now I'm
No.
okay with it.
Okay.
It took like a lot of watches to be like, I want to love you. Why won't you let me love you? Why do you make me hate you?
Did
and
you
then I was
burn
like,
were you
oh,
burning
okay.
yourself while you watched it?
What? Burning myself?
Burning yourself, yeah.
Well, no, I was cutting.
He's
Does that count? Just like my inner, my inner soul. No.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just.
And then was he RoboCop?
Yeah, I saw RoboCop.
We talked about that. Yeah.
Yeah. What's wrong with you?
Sorry, I was looking at the box office numbers and that's
well, I tell you what.
Let's segue into the box office numbers.
Awesome. Number one at the box office was Mr. Peabody and Sherman with
Nice.
$21.8 million.
I would watch it.
That actually jumped up from number 2 to number 1, knocking down 300 Rise of an Empire, which made $19.2 million. Number 3 was Need for Speed, which made $17.8 million.
Nice.
Yeah, it's doing okay. I mean, at a $66 million budget.
It'll make it back.
It'll make it back. And it's not Fast and Furious, but number 4, Nonstop, was $10.6 million. I forget what that was about.
Liam Neeson.
Oh, Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
That's right, Liam Neeson.
He's on a plane.
He's on
on
the
a
airplane
plane.
taking care of business.
Because
Yeah.
he's got
It's a
a
non-stop
need
flight.
for speed. Wait, what?
Number 5 was Tyler Perry's The Single Mom Club. Came in at $8 million.
I think it was like the worst opening for a Tyler Perry movie.
You know, because it didn't have him dressed up as a cross. She's a black woman.
That's because everybody is sick of Tyler Perry, not just me.
I've been sick of him
unless it's
8 years.
Medea. Oh my goodness, it's a giant black woman. Oh my goodness, she talking from the south. She gonna shoot me with a gun.
Do you feel at this point maybe Tyler Perry is now doing more harm than good to the image of African Americans?
He needs to go.
Yes,
he needs to go back to doing plays. Just
There you
get
go.
cool off. He has TV shows. He's
Yeah.
Oprah. Yeah, he needs
Which
to just.
aren't even funny.
Yeah,
He's worth like $500 million now, I think.
Yeah.
Something stupid.
think
like
Oprah.
And Oprah owns his.
Yep, Oprah owns his soul too.
That. I got his soul.
And you get a soul. And you get a soul. And you get a soul.
All right, number 6 was the Lego Movie with $7.7 million. So yeah, we'll probably get a sequel to that.
Everything's awesome.
Yep. Number 7 was Son of God with $5.5 million. And there's no budget for that, but it made $51 million total gross so far, so that did pretty well for a church movie. Which, Grand Budapest Hotel made $3.6 million.
That's the new Wes Anderson film, isn't it?
Yeah. It looks hilarious.
It looks,
It looks
like
hilarious.
all of his stuff.
Yeah.
It looks amazing and
It's-
fantastical.
yeah.
Like, I just love his weirdness that he puts into his films.
Yeah, he does do a lot of weird stuff, but but
It's all very imaginative. Like, it's all really surreal and just...
number 11.
I know, just checking. We got bumped out.
What?
She was checking with Veronica Mars what I was on this day. But they're in more theaters now. I think it's I just got the new numbers. It is Veronica Mars jumped from 291 to 347 theaters. But let's see. Number 9 was Frozen with $2.1 million, and number 10 was Monuments Men with $2 million.
Nice.
Monumental.
I heard that wasn't that great. It's kind of boring.
It's
My dad will love it.
oh.
NCIS for the
Just
win.
some side news real quick. Rumors has it that Fox wants to dump the entire Fantastic Four script, cast, and director, and start from
Good.
scratch.
Lose the license, please, please.
So they're denying it. So,
Said
but
everyone.
Josh Trask hasn't said anything, so that might be an actual thing.
He's like, yeah, Fox is stupid.
That I've seen some concept art from Avengers 2, and there will be a Hulkbuster suit.
Also,
it looks awesome from the stills.
I saw that pic where he's, like, going up against the Hulk.
Yeah.
I saw that picture.
I gotta say, I think
I approve
I approve.
of that message.
you guys will approve of this. I think the art for Quicksilver looks better. The concept of Quicksilver looks better in Avengers 2
Looks
than
better
in X-Men Days of Future
with the big
Past.
old walk band and a silver jacket and the goggles.
Yeah, he's got like the worst hair on earth.
And then the
Like-
silver hair. It just,
Yeah, it's like really long. I'm like,
It's-
dude.
Oh, Fox, just stop. Please.
They're like, we'll just dye his hair
Please stop.
silver.
Please stop. We
No.
beg you.
No,
Just give it back to Marvel. At
he
least
should
Sony.
have-
At least Sony's doing work. And I've
Yeah.
seen the Spider-Man trailer, the final one, and I'm all in for Spider-Man 2. And I wasn't in Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man, I wasn't a big fan of. But I'll go see 2 in the theaters, but I don't know how I'll see Days of Future Past, and I'm an X-Men person.
I will go see Days of Future Past because of other things.
Yeah.
Not Quicksilver. In fact, ugh.
Yeah. But
I don't like that.
yeah,
Anyways.
you know, so that's some of the big news. Arrow, episodes 19 and 20 have hinted that they said that all hoods aren't green, as in they might be introducing the Red Hood
And
Nightwing.
Cool.
So the Bat Universe might be crossing. Well, they introduced Harley Quinn
they
in
introduced
Suicide Squad.
Oh, really?
yeah,
Nice.
it's last episode. Yeah.
They
I didn't
might
know
be
that's what it
incorporating-
was. I wasn't paying attention.
You don't actually see her face.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, you just the hint is when she says she's a licensed therapist.
Yeah.
And the pigtails.
I gotta go back and rewatch that.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
It's quick if you know.
so they're definitely incorporating the Bat Universe into
Nice.
Flash concept. The I've seen the. You
I
have
thought it
you
looked
seen
good.
it?
Yeah,
The
I thought
Flash.
it
It could use
Some-
a little bit more yellow, but
Yeah.
I thought it looked good.
Some people really hated on it. I was like, no, it's better than a
It's
lot of
better
other-
than a lot of other
Yeah.
TV
Yeah,
superhero
it's better than the OG, the '90s Flash outfit.
Hey man, that
Which John Wesley Shipp had the war with the muscle suit.
Yeah.
I mean,
Which
so
do you know they had to put an air conditioner in that thing? Like they invented an air conditioner
well,
for the
because
suit
you-
because it was so friggin' hot.
That's nice.
I mean, it was made of what?
It's polyurethane or something.
I thought the suit was like made of velvet or something because it had that like weird like suede or something. You know what I mean? Just some kind of
yeah.
weird.
Well, the muscle
material.
part is like
Yeah.
polyurethane or something probably.
yeah. So Scarlett Johansson's pregnancy will not affect Avengers 2 filming.
Better not.
They're gonna film her stuff first and get her out the way.
She's not allowed to have kids.
But yeah, a lot of concept art from Avengers 2 looks good. Cap trailer looks good. You know, stuff like that. Easy. What you got with games?
Well, by the time you hear this, Infamous Second Son will be out. It's coming out the 21st for PS4 only.
I hear good things.
Yeah, me too. I'm really excited to play that tomorrow. Next week, March 25th, is a big day. We've got a new Blaze Blue Chrono Phantasma coming out. Blaze Blue is a fantastic fighting game.
And
Then we also have, that's for PS3, we also have The Witch and the 100 Knight. That's for PS3 as well. And then we have Deception 4 Blood Ties for PS3, Vita, and PlayStation Network. That's a long-running game. Did you ever play Deception? That's where you set up traps and people come in. And
yeah, no, I've
you
seen
murder
it.
them
I
in
never-
terrible ways.
I never got into it because I didn't have the right system.
It's a weird game because I played it on PS1, but it was really weird.
Yeah, this game's freaky.
Deus Ex: The Fall comes out for PC. Fez also comes out for PlayStation 3 Network, PlayStation Vita, and PS4 finally. So that's kind of a big deal.
Well, he needed to make some money.
Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends comes out for the PlayStation Vita.
Do you think it's gonna look anything better than a PS2 game?
Yeah. Yeah, Vita games look better than PS2 games.
Yeah, but Dynasty Warrior games don't.
Yeah, Dynasty Warrior games, it'll look fine.
Oh, I don't know. It's Dynasty Warriors.
Dynasty Warriors will look pretty good. It'll be fine. No, it'll be alright.
Alright, whatever.
But the big one, the big kid on the block, Diablo 3, the expansion, is finally here. The Reaper of Souls arrives on the 25th as well. And I cannot wait to play that game.
I heard it's solid on the PC now.
The patch
So
that they already released
I should be playing it. But I'm
is fantastic. When you kill things, loot pops out of them.
not. But is it good loot?
It is good loot.
That's ridiculous.
I know, the concept is very strange in the Diablo 3 universe that good loot can be found on bosses instead of auction houses.
Do you know what they need to do now that the auction house is done? Now that it's fixed,
Yeah.
Diablo 3 is fixed, and now that the expansion is coming out, they need to link the console games.
No,
That sounds too much like
No,
that.
I don't mean so that you can
That's not gonna happen because
play with them. I'm just
so
saying
that you could transfer your character.
not even transfer, just access my stuff. I just want to access my save.
That sounds
character.
too much like a smart thing to do.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Yeah, it would.
Because then I would probably buy the PS4 version when it comes out. The Reaper Souls. It's going to come with the Reaper Souls expansion and everything when it comes out finally.
Man.
I would buy that, but I'd still rather just play it on PC.
See, but I like.
But it was fun. I did enjoy playing
It's
it
awesome,
on the
right?
Xbox when we played that one day.
See,
it was
it
really cool.
I want to buy it.
It's
and
a
then
different experience.
Buy Reaper of Souls for that, and then buy Reaper of Souls for the PC,
And then have it all tie in.
and have it all tie in. How awesome would that be?
That would be really cool, but it's not going to happen.
That's all I've wanted.
That will never happen.
I know it's not going to happen, but this is a better experience than any Diablo game on consoles ever.
Yeah.
Up to this point, obviously, it's only been 3 games. But they didn't even put Diablo 2.
No, this
on
new
it,
patch
so.
makes everything very nice. It makes loot actually drop that you can use. It makes the loot that drops good, and it makes it gives you a reason to keep playing. That doesn't there's a new leveling up progression once you hit 60 that expands to all your characters. They all share the same progression. The new Paragon leveling system, it actually gives you skill points that you can reassign freely at any time to give slight bonuses to your character, and everything they did. Like the new enemies, there's way more enemies on screen than there was previously. Like the balance of that is a lot better. The new difficulty system is a lot better. It scales a lot better, I think. Just everything they did, it's the game that Diablo 3 should have been when it came out.
Awesome. I'm glad I took a break.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Because now I want to play it.
It is the game it should have been when it launched.
Yeah.
The other thing I want to bring up about gaming while we're talking about it is the I forget what they call it, the Xbox at ID, or what's that called? ID Xbox, or the indie game thing.
Sure.
Okay, they have an indie game thing where they're going to have 65.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. And they just announced 25 new indie games.
Yeah.
And some of them are actually pretty good.
Some of them look pretty cool.
Strike Suit Zero is a good game. Not amazing, but it's a good game. The idea that they're actually focusing money and
that game's been out for a
energy-
while, though. Free to play, right? Strike Suit Zero.
It's $20.
What am I thinking of? Oh, that game.
You thinking of
That
Hawken?
game's Strike Suit Zero is. If it's the one I'm thinking of,
It's a flying game.
and you transform into
you're
a
mech.
robot,
Yeah, it's okay. I mean,
it's not super.
But the idea that they're actually putting some effort into it, at least, is something.
Yeah.
Although I would buy that game on the what's it called, the Oculus Rift. I would totally buy it on that because it'd be awesome.
Speaking of gaming stuff, here's something awesome for gaming for PlayStation fans. Powers is going to be exclusive to PlayStation, their first exclusive TV show.
Well, it's also going to be on other networks, though, right?
No, it
That's
is exclusive to PlayStation.
PlayStation.
That's stupid.
People are going to buy PlayStation season to watch Powers. I
I'm
can
not.
guarantee
No,
it.
people won't buy it. No. Nobody will buy a PlayStation to watch a TV show. I think that
would
is a
not
silly
do that
thing
at
to
all.
say.
I want to watch Powers, but the fact that it
I don't think
failed
that
over
anybody
and over
will
again,
spend $400 to watch a TV show.
No, I think people would spend $400 to watch a TV
No,
show, but
not an unknown TV show.
there will be a very small.
It'll be a
amount.
small. I mean, you'll
Nobody's buying it just to watch a TV.
and if it works, it'll work. But that'll say
People are like, oh, well, there are games that I want to play on it.
Well, it's going to be there's going to be at least a few people that had the Xbox One or didn't want to upgrade to the new system, and they're like, yeah, that game looks good, that game looks good, Powers is going to be on it. Oh, well, I'm sold.
No, I don't think
Yeah,
so.
they're going to be teetering. There are
I
going to be
don't
some
see
people to do it.
No.
Although,
Not for something unknown. If it was some existing franchise that was beloved, yes. For
Yeah.
something new and unknown, no.
that bothers me because, I want to watch that show, but I wasn't going to, get too invested in it because I don't think...
Well, now you don't have to get invested in it
Yeah,
at all.
I don't think they're going to make it work right, so... But Sony's backing it probably with some mad money, so maybe it'll be good. I don't know. I really like Powers. I'm not banning PS4 for that. Nope. So...
You should buy a PS4 for
No.
other things.
No, I don't need a PS4. None of the games that are exclusive are games I really care about, so...
Infamous?
No.
You don't care about?
I played Infamous, and I'd
Really good
play it, but I'm not going to buy it.
I mean, yeah,
PlayStation
Oh,
to play it.
it's not like Game of the Year quality. It's just, it's a good game.
It's pretty good.
No. Oh, and The Last of Us is being done as a movie.
Yep.
That's not surprising.
It will. They said they're going to write it. They're going to be write it as close to the game script as possible.
Nice.
So
Cool.
It'll be good.
It's a good story.
It's a good story, and again, for mainstream audiences, it'll bring them in, and for new guys who played the game, but hey, you know what? I want to go see it without me actually have to play it, and I can actually just see the cutscenes in the movie.
So, I want to go to the next thing, which would be the last thing we talk
Obviously,
about.
Ellen Page should play.
She's not. She's already mad.
Because I mean,
She's already mad because they use her likeness without
it's
her.
not her likeness.
It
Really.
is her likeness.
It's not really her
Sure, it's not
likeness.
likeness.
It's a character that looks kind of similar.
It's also like a 14-year-old girl.
Yeah.
That's what you say.
I mean, Ellen Page looks like a 14-year-old girl, so.
Sometimes, yeah. But the thing I wanted to talk about, which Marquise, you probably are a little interested in this. We were going to do this a couple weeks ago and last week, but, life got in the way. We're on the road to WrestleMania.
Oh! Who's driving the truck this year? Not me.
Technically, Hulk Hogan, because he will be at WrestleMania as the quote-unquote host.
That's cool. I like Hulk Hogan.
He's going to be in John Cena's corner probably, or at least do something to help Cena at some point, because he's
Wonderful.
like, "You're my boy, brother," or something.
I'm passing the torch to you, just like I passed the torch to The Rock.
Yeah, then The Rock kind of
Sweet.
passed it to Cena. I don't know. There's a lot of torching. I don't know.
There's too many torches.
But here's the interesting
Maybe
thing.
there's not enough torches. Maybe more things should be set on fire at the WWE.
I'm not going to lie. That should
I
happen.
know.
They announced a cartoon that will be on WWE Network. What's it called?
A wrestling
Slam
cartoon?
City.
Yeah, they're all super deformed.
Oh, it's going to be
it's
the,
claymation.
Like
What
their
hap-
slam.
Yeah, what
live
happens
action
is
figures, like their
this
Slam
evil figure
Master thing.
called the Finisher will be. He's going to fire all the WWE superstars, and they had to get regular jobs in a little
Wow.
town.
Yeah, like Kane.
So it's going to be all the little slam brawler figures, and they're going to market them.
Pretty much.
It kind of reminds me a little bit of like
cartoon.
a robot chicken kind of thing.
The first one stars. You can't see me, John Cena.
Well, there's John Cena.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
There's also CM Punk, which is why I wanted to get it into. So CM Punk quit.
Yeah,
All right,
but they're still going to use him in the cartoon?
well
They own-
for
they
this
own-
one, but they're going to downplay him.
They own they own the name CM Punk.
Yeah.
But they are going to use or that's not even it. Okay, so I don't think we were. Do we have a podcast right after CM Punk's town? Okay, so his town hijacked Raw.
Yeah.
And they actually had like a manifesto, and it's pretty cool that they did that. Like, we are going to occupy Raw. All right,
Okay.
It worked. It made Triple H and Stephanie pissed off so much. So what they did was it the next week or the week after? Is the
The
next
week after they get like 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks.
Okay. So they decided, okay, we're going to toss a script for not this Monday, but the next Monday. Mm-hmm. Start from scratch. Here's what happens. Daniel Bryan's like, I want to fight you, Triple H, and you're going to fight me, and we're going to just destroy each other at
We're gonna
WrestleMania. And Triple H is like, no, because you're a little wuss, and I don't have time for this crap. Like, flat out.
Okay.
So the next week, we're at Raw. This is, like, not this Monday, but the Monday before.
Yeah.
And he decides, you know what? I'm going to get your attention. So he gets, like, I don't know, 50, like, nerds, put them in Daniel Bryan shirts. They all hang out inside and outside the ring. They are occupying Raw. They sold the idea from the actual Occupy Raw. Mm-hmm. And it's basically them flipping off CM Punk in Chicago and the fans.
Yeah.
Because, they love the money, but they hate the fans. It's true. And that was pretty awesome. And the thing that we all thought would be great would be if Daniel Bryan fought Triple H, because as of that, a month before that, he didn't even have a match for WrestleMania. Then they said, all right, it'd be really awesome if Daniel Bryan went against Triple H, and if he won, he got to go into the main event at WrestleMania and fight Batista, and Orton, because Batista. And what happens at Occupy Raw? He gets his match. He gets he go against Triple H. And they're talking. Stephanie starts yelling. She starts yelling. And she's literally saying everything she feels about what happened 2 weeks ago. How dare you take my show from my family? And just her face explodes into like tentacles. And anyways, she's a demon. Then he said, "You know what? Everyone here really wants Hunter. They want to see me fight for the title. So why don't you give me what I really want? Why don't you put it on the line? If you lose to me, I get to go into the main event of WrestleMania." Everyone's like, "Whoa." no, that's not really gonna happen. That's not. And then he's like, "You're on!" Everyone's like, "Oh my gosh!" Yeah! The whole place was erupting. Yes, yes, yes. And then this Monday, they said, "Okay, well, if that's gonna happen." Triple H was in the ring with Bautista and Orton, and they were whining. He said, "If you guys think there's a chance that I could lose to Bryan, well, then you suck, and therefore I'm going to flip it up. The winner of my match with Bryan is in the main event." So Triple H theoretically could be in the main event. And there was some speculation that Triple H is so mad at the fans, he may win that match and then win the main event just to piss off all the fans. So we're all like...
so stupid.
But the intrigue has me wondering, either it's going to be amazing, or you're going to see a guy totally lose it and screw over all the fans. You're going to see a grown man in his 40s troll 1 million people at once, and it's going to be amazing. So there's that. There's the Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar match. For next year at Mania, Undertaker will challenge Sting. And it'll probably be Sting's last match. That's 100% speculation, but also that's what it's looking to be. We also have...
that would be one to watch.
Yes. This year, just Brock and Taker, whatever. Then we have... who was it?
Yeah, obviously Brock Lesnar is not going to...
Cena's not even main event this year at WrestleMania, which is funny.
Which is why I'm excited for this.
Cena versus Bray Wyatt.
Which actually was interesting because he said, "I'm scared of Bray Wyatt." Yeah. Remember that?
It's interesting because he had a line of dialogue where he said he was scared of him. So he's not really scared of him, it's just a line of dialogue. That was interesting.
No, I thought he was... His character is scared of him. His character that he plays on this TV show is
Superman was scared of Doomsday, but...
Exactly. Batman's scared of everything.
That's supposed to be a fictional story.
No one's going
to know. Super Cena. But yeah.
What?
Touch that.
What?
Touch that. So anyways, it's super good, looking good for that. There's the Andre the Giant, how many man? 30 man?
30-man Battle Royal.
Because they have so many people in the WWE.
So they're going to have Andre the Giant fight 30 people?
Good guess. But the winner gets a Andre the Giant statue.
Why do you even bring up wrestling today?
I don't know.
You can just see the face. His face says it all. Why did you even bring up wrestling today?
And we will, of course, have a wrestling viewing party as normal. Over 4 hours of awesome. I will enjoy it. Probably will have to go to work in the morning anyways.
We'll all enjoy it, and then we'll all have to get up. Well, you guys have to get up.
I'll
go home and go to sleep.
Because I have Mondays off.
Yeah. Anyways, it looks awesome. I am anticipating it, but there will be something with tag team titles. The Shield right now is going to fight Kane, but I don't know how that's supposed to work out because they would just maul him. He might get like 2 guys with him or something, or it'll be a 4-man match and the winner does something.
Yep.
I don't know, but some of the big matches actually make sense now, and I do want to watch it. Marquise, you're down for it?
I'm down.
Eli will probably show up anyways.
I will probably be here because I live 20 feet away.
Not that close. Marquise, why are you being seductive with the mic?
I'm not. I'm just tracing the lines.
Should we leave you two alone?
I know. I'm like, hey, dude, it's a little weird.
Wow. Well, since you guys are busting my chops now.
Finale.
Anyways, so yes, everyone, welcome to the finale. We had not had a cast
2 weeks.
in a while.
It's been 2 weeks.
It's been 3 weeks.
3 weeks since we had
we
cast?
missed 2.
We started at the bottom, now we're here.
Yeah. So,
you get another one. No, easy.
So, Eli, got anything coming up?
I'm going to play some more video games.
You going to do anything? Gonna capture some video and do like a voiceover?
It's really hard to get to my computer right now.
I don't think it is. I think you're just really lazy.
It's pretty tough.
You're not going to do some Twitch stuff for us?
I don't know.
Dude, we should do Titanfall.
You're the worst.
We should do Titanfall.
Chantel, you have anything coming up?
Things may not work out.
Nope.
The Veronica Mars movie review. Yeah,
I was gonna say.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah, I was gonna say. You watch this thing that you've been waiting 8 years to happen, and
I don't think
then I have the book.
Yeah, so we'll talk a little bit, a little talky. Marquise, what you got coming up?
A lot. Marquise has always got stuff because Marquise has to be.
Marquise is the pipeline.
Yeah, pretty much TV, movies, and comic books. Thanks to someone in this room. Yeah, so
Or is it thanks to someone not in this room?
no?
Oh.
I think it's both.
I think it's pretty much both. Yeah. But yeah, so we're going to see Divergent. So Chantal and I will probably have a Divergent review. I'm doing my Shield reviews in the hole right now. I'm typing it up. I'll have an Arrow review coming up. I'll probably do that tonight. Finish Shield and start Arrow tonight. I'll probably buy some comic books and start reading comic books. So I'll have comic
Man, I
reviews.
gotta do that this weekend sometime too.
Yeah, because
I
stuff
don't know
is.
how I'm gonna fit all this in. I have an eye appointment. What is going on?
I hate you.
I have too many things to do.
I'm gonna play Dark Souls 2 and then turn around and play some more Ground Zeroes and then
Go to work for a couple days and then play some more games.
Why don't you watch a little bit more Fairy Tail? Just
No, I gave it 3 episodes.
no, it got better after that.
Watch. Watching Attack on Titan abridged. Team 4 Stars hilarious.
Attack on Titan's amazing.
I don't have enough time for that.
I can't wait to see the Attack on Titan movie.
I'm watching what's that show called?
Live action movie. It's gonna be
They're making a live action movie?
Yeah, they're making a live action movie.
Which
For a
makes sense.
Japanese live action movie?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's gonna be sweet.
I watched what was it, the Fairy Tail movie, and it actually was pretty good. Guess what it reminded me exactly of?
Fairy Tail?
No, a Dragon Ball Z movie. Yeah. So
Dragon Ball Z movies are hit and miss, like the day is new.
Yeah.
They're very
well,
hit
no,
and miss.
it was a good Dragon Ball Z movie.
right until
Not great,
like Cooler, and then once Revenge of Cooler came out, it just jumped the shark. Broly, then Brio Bully, and then Broly 2, and then Ugh, and then BoJack. Ugh.
What about Mr. Bojangles?
That's not a character.
Sounds like one.
What
Anyway.
do you got? What do you got to do? What do you do?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna work for like 80 hours.
Do stuff.
Wow.
Buy more comics.
Check us out on TimeRust.com.